going.
So shut the goddamn door.
Who are you? 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 Who are you?
She got divorced, man. She got divorced. What up, people? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy here, coming to you with another goddamn movie review. You know what I'm saying? This is Kilowatts 804, your favorite up-and-coming YouTuber. I'm coming through. Trying to be consistent with these videos, man. Trying to be consistent, but it's kind of fun at the same time. It's been lately. It's like, man, I've been going to movies like every week, man. It's been a new movie every goddamn week. Some good, some not. This fall under the good, most definitely. What I'm talking about is the new Whitney Houston movie, I Want to Dance with Somebody. She has some of the songs, she has some of the classics, man. And this Whitney Houston, man, for a lot of people that don't know, man, she was one of, I guess what I would call, she was just, I ain't even call her a pop star. She came out around about, I said, when I first started hearing her, it was in the 80s. And I was young, I was a little dude, man. So I was a little dude. On the projects, man. No shirt on. Penny loafers on. Just playing with my friends, man. But I would hear one of Whitney Houston's songs come on the radio. And, man, we just stop everything and just start dancing, man. Back in them times, man, we made music that actually lasts, man. These days, man, you'll hear a hit or hear something, and it's just quickly gone, man. But, yeah, man, so this was, I saw the trailer for this when I was in the movies, and, it just took me, man, because I'm a Whitney Houston fan. I am a fan. I'm gonna say that, but you know, you got to think I'm a young black boy. You know what I'm saying? Most of what I probably hang on to is usually by dudes. I mean, I hear her singles and stuff like that, and love them, but it's not something that like I wouldn't go buy the album at that time. I couldn't buy a jack. I could barely buy candy, goddammit. But now them songs just take me back, you know what I'm saying? Because they was classics, man. We talking about songs like Saving All My Love, Greatest Love of All, I Will Always Love You, I have Nothing, You Give Good Love, and my personal favorite, I'm Your Baby Tonight. Hey, man, I remember I was little, man. I saw that video, man. Oh my God, I said Whitney Houston is a beautiful creature. Even at the little age I was at, I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do to her, but she is beautiful. I love this video, and I love her. She is beautiful, fine. And that voice is like from heaven, man. It's from heaven. In those days, man, I don't know, back in them days, we ain't had YouTube or nothing like that, so it ain't like we can really dig into and see all the material. We just hear songs. We know them through songs. We don't really know the backdrop or their life story or nothing like that, man. So these days, oh, shoot. We know too much about some of these artists, man. It's crazy. But Whitney Houston was a legend. I don't want to say she was the queen of pop. You know what I'm saying? She did a lot of pop songs. And, you know, but she did some rhythm and blues jumps. She was all over the place. Michael did too. Michael Jackson. Oh, yeah, he did. King of pop. He king of pop for a reason. But when he first started, it wasn't pop music. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. I don't think pop music was around when he first started singing and stuff. But this movie, in this movie, we got let's get to the actress who's playing Whitney, who was bold enough. When I first saw her in the trailer, it kind of took me, I was like, that's supposed to be Whitney Houston? Okay. Now, keep in mind, this is a movie, you know, the actress or actors not supposed to necessarily look like the character, look like who they playing, but in a type of movie like this, but you're supposed to portray this person. So can she do that? And God knows, what's her name? Goddamn, Naomi Aki. I saw her somewhere. I can't place it. I even looked on Wikipedia to try to see where I saw her at, but I can't place it. But maybe she just looked like somebody I know. I don't know. But man, she played the role, man, and it's like, oh, it's crazy because she sounds like Whitney. She sounds like it. From what I remember, she sounds like Whitney. You know what I'm saying? And when they do the songs, because all through this movie is a lot of pieces where we hearing our favorite songs. And Whitney, it feels like Whitney is actually singing the jump right in, like she's singing it. It feels like she's singing. I don't know. I didn't even dig that deep. Come on, I'm just out the theater. But I didn't dig that deep to see who's actually, because the audios, man, oh my God. You would have thought Whitney was right. That was her. You would have thought that was her because she sounds just like her. And when she's singing, it looked like she's really singing. I'm wondering, did this girl, can she sing? Is she pulling this off? Some of the, nah, you ain't pulling Whitney off. I don't know too many people that can pull Whitney Houston off. Good Lord have mercy. Whitney got a voice out this world, and that's what they call it, the voice. But the whole movie, at first I was like, I thought it was like a play-by-play of Whitney's life. And to some respects it is. It's not play-by-play. You know, you're never gonna get all the details of her life. But I guess some incidents or some occasions, sometimes where, you know, some moments that really impacted, people would say impacted her life or whatever. And, you know, it's not all good. There's some bad in there. And as when anybody's life, real talk, you know what I'm saying? You put a microscope on my life, good Lord have mercy. I tell you, that junk gonna be funny more than anything. It's gonna be funny, especially if you go way back to when I was in the project. I remember the time when we ain't had nothing to eat, and my sister went in the kitchen and made bread. You know what I'm saying? This before YouTube and stuff, so we had to figure that out. We made bread, cause that's how hungry we were. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then. But yeah, man, anybody's life, man, if you're gonna take a microscope and look at it, it's like, wow. But it's so much that happens, and that's what I'll say about this movie. It tries to it attempts to cover a lot. And maybe sometimes I think that can hurt it. Because, you know, if you don't have a focal point, a focus, a main focus, sometimes that can hurt a movie. And I think it hurt it a little bit. That's a little. Because I was a little lost. I was like trying to figure out what the purpose of the movie. But by the end of the movie, I'm like, yo, this is a celebration of Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Even the shorty that was in the theater with me was right beside me. She wasn't with me. She was sitting a couple seats over. Don't get it twisted. To the wifey. That's not what happened. I can hear her singing the songs when Whitney starts singing the joint in the movie, man. I'm in that joint. I'm hearing songs I ain't hearing in years, man. So I went on here and I downloaded all her hits, man. I put that junk on the flash drive and play that junk in the truck, cuz. Straight up. There's some songs, man, but they classics. They are timeless. You can listen to them you can listen to them anytime. But the movie, man, it did a great job of because it's like with Whitney Houston, her personal life, I didn't know a lot about her. Not like that. Man, you hear stuff here and there growing up. I knew it was for the negative. Yo, you gonna hear about the negative stuff. I heard about the drug addiction. I heard about the boy Bobby Brown. I was waiting to see him. I said, where's Bobby Brown, man? And that was a funny moment, man. I mean, I saw that jump, man. The Bobby Brown scene, that first they introduced it. Yeah, my name is Bobby Brown. I said, no diss to the actor, man. His name Ashton Sanders. I seen him in a couple of projects, but man, I'm like, damn, that's an ugly ass Bobby Brown got this. God damn, Bobby. Who chose this guy? Nah, but I know, dude, he cool. He ain't the best actor for real, because he kind of played the same person in everything he starred in, but it's all good. He served his purpose. But the girl Naomi, she did her thing in this joint. She did her thing. I swear, I thought she was a great actress. She is. She played that joint. I was like, you embodied Whitney to me. I didn't know Whitney, so it's hard. I can't really compare it to this and this and that. I can't compare it to nobody, but it is what it is, man. But you get the backdrop on Whitney's life. It's throwing moments of her life in order, like chronological order and stuff like that. And it's like, but it's like, as you can tell, it's more to some of these moments than what we're seeing. But they can't do but so much in the time allotted to make this goddamn movie, to make this film for us to sit there and watch. The idea is to get some type of, my personal belief is the idea is to take away, the takeaway from this is, yo, this is Whitney, man. We celebrate Whitney, regardless, man. Because, ultimately she did pass away. Drug-related death. She did have a problem with drug abuse. But as with a lot of people in general, it's nothing new. But, you could tell she had a light in her, man. I could see that. I knew that. Not even looking at this movie, I already knew that, man. Because when she's singing, man, it's like she's singing to the heavens, boy. God, don't matter. She's a bad one, man. But right off the bat, before I get to spoilers, if I had to give this a score, I would say about halfway in the movie, I was like, man, this is a solid 8. But after she sung this, it's this song, and ain't no spoiler, I don't think it's no spoiler. Well, it's a song she sung in the end. I saw in the end. They're like, yo, I had to get that an extra 5 points off that. I said, God damn. Because every time she performed on the screen, you see the screen, you just want to clap like you at a goddamn show. Because that's what it felt like, man. They give you the full goddamn songs, or some of these songs, they get the full version, some of these, she's singing it. And man, she is singing it. And I'm just reminded of how heavenly or how amazing her voice is and how talented she is, man. Oh, yo, I love it. But like I said, after seeing that performance, I gave it an extra 5 points. So it got an 8.5 from me. Straight up. Would it appeal to all audiences? I don't think so. I mean, the younger crowd, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If they really interested, they man, pretty sure they heard some of her songs. But for people like my age that grew up listening to this, man, oh my goodness, definitely get your ass in the theater. Sit down and have a good time with this. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff I didn't know. There's a lot I just didn't know about Whitney. Good Lord. But we're gonna get into that. So let's hit that. Give me that spoiler symbol. Let's do this. Let's get into it. So the movie, and this ain't gonna be no play-by-play. We're just gonna hit some moments, man. Cause it starts off when of course she's younger. And Whitney is, I guess she's in her late teens, I think. And she grew up in the church. She sung in the church. You know what I'm saying? Her mother was a singer, a very popular gospel singer. She sung backup. I think she sung backup for like, I think it was Aretha Franklin, goddamn, Jimi Hendrix and stuff. She was part of this little group, and she sung backup. So she had some experience with singing. And I will argue, ain't no argument, but her mom's played a huge part in who Whitney Houston is. You know what I'm saying? As expected, okay. But she actually taught her how to hone in her talents, her voice. Cause you can sing, but you really gotta train your vocal cords and all this stuff to sing. You gotta train your ears to listen. You know what I'm saying? So I know a little something. My sister used to sing. I don't know if she's still singing. She get on my goddamn nerves. I know she's still doing that. Yeah, so they go in their early life, and we see she got a mother and father. Her father is, I think, some type of administrative assistant. I don't know. He has some type of administrative work. He's doing some type of administrative work or something like that. I know he seemed real hip to the business side of things, somewhat. At least I thought. And her mom's, her mom was there, and she was teaching her how to sing and all this stuff. Just teaching her with her voice. Raised in church, but Whitney at a certain point, she did do backup for her mom, for her group, for her mom really, in these little clubs and stuff like that. And that's when she eventually she got noticed. It's this guy, this head of this music company called Arista. His name Clyde Davis. I heard his name before too. He's a head of Arista, and he's a white dude, Jewish guy. He noticed, he heard Whitney, man, and it was like, yo. He was blown away, man. She blew the house out. And Tripper, I like that scene because it was a moment where her mom usually is the headliner singing, but her mom saw him sitting in the audience, and she thought her baby. She said, yo, she didn't even say it. She faked like she was having a problem singing. She told Whitney, you go out there and sing for me because I'm not feeling too well. And Whitney couldn't get down and said, no, you go out there and sing because I'm not feeling too well. So she, I like to see that she was willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? And some characters, I say characters, some people are willing, they want to have all the shine for themselves, but she done did her thing. She had her time, and I guess she see the mad potential in her daughter. She knows she got it. She got that fire. So she let her do it, man, and that was all she wrote. That was all they wrote, man. Dude, he hooked up with Whitney. They signed a contract, and one event or another, that's what happened. But right before that even happened, I didn't know this. Whitney, she has befriended this girl by the name of Robin Crawford, played by, I want to say Nafessa Williams. That's her name. Yeah, I seen her before just recently. I don't even know where. God damn, I just got the theater. Hold on. But I'm still hype off the music, man. But Robin, this girl that she befriended, apparently her and Whitney had some type of romantic relationship. So Whitney was in a same-sex relationship, for real. And I said, what? Damn. So all I knew is, when is Bobby coming? That's all I kept thinking. I know she ain't gonna be there too long. Where Bobby? Because I know Bobby is, he like a goddamn hurricane, according to what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? That's going off what I heard. Now, her parents won't cool with her father, definitely. Whitney's father definitely won't cool with it. Because he's looking at the bigger picture, how this gonna impact her as an artist and this and that. And he's a little overbearing too. I saw that in the beginning too, man. That's like you said, that's daddy's little girl, for real. That's what Whitney was. And, their relationship, it lasted, and my impression is, I guess, ultimately, the relationship, it goes sideways romantically. I guess they was having sex, but eventually, I guess they went to an open relationship, then they went to just being friends, real good friends. But Whitney, you know, I think one of the dudes she got with, I was tripping. I said, man, she was doing a jump with Jermaine Jackson. Greasy Jermaine Jackson. I said, God damn, that dude, he still look greasy on this jump. I think once that happened, that their relationship between Whitney and Robin, that romantic side kind of just went, man. She was like, she just tried it. Whitney just tried it, whatever. You know. Jermaine. But yeah, man, that's what we getting. But in the midst of all this, man, we getting them hits. You know what I'm saying? We getting them hits. I remember every damn song that she done sung in this damn movie, man. Goddamn, I think one of the first ones was Saving All My Love. I remember that joint. That was a hit. And I didn't know Whitney was getting all this goddamn backlash from the black community, from a lot of people in the black community, not the whole black community. I know, because, you know, she was doing a lot of pop. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, Clive Davis, he would provide a track, and they already have somebody singing on it somewhat. It's just not Whitney. And Whitney would listen to it, and she ain't write her own music. She'll listen to the joint, and Clive would be like, yo, you think you can rock with this? And Whitney, I guess, would choose the track she would roll with. So she chose some bangers, man. Man, but Whitney, man, that damn voice. Man, if anything, that voice alone will have you sitting in that theater. You need to stay to hear that. Now, the drama behind the scenes, it's drama. It's good times and the bad times, just like life in general. And they show some indication that, yo, she does have her relationship with her father it's not bad, but it's not necessarily good, because he does become her damn business manager, which is sometimes it's not a good thing. In the case of Beyonce with her dad and all this stuff, I mean, I guess that was good, because she just blew up. Whitney blew up too, but money was being mismanaged, and that's dealt with in the movie as well. In fact, there was a scene, that dude, he was in the hospital, damn near on his deathbed. He was on his deathbed. And Whitney thought that was the time to tell him that, yo, I got a new manager. She over there to see him. She concerned, and she let him know. Man, the N-word came out of him. I'm going to say N-word. The N-word came out of him. Man, he grabbed it. She all close telling him that. He grabbed her. She, you better give me $100 million. You better get it or talk to my lawyers. I said, damn, dog. That N-word came out of him. Woo! I said, damn, I recognize that look. That actor did a good job conveying that. I seen that before, man. Family be trippy sometimes, man. That gangster come out of man in a minute when it comes to that damn money. Her mom's was there to continue. I thought she was gonna be a problem. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I thought, because I've seen plenty of movies like this where the mother was a problem. But man, no, she was very supportive to the end. If I had to guess, I think she had a lot of input on this movie, real talk. And you know, at some point, Whitney does encounter Bobby Brown, the character. You know, but the guy, the singer, they say the king of R&B. I don't know who said that. Like my man Jamie Foxx say, the king of roaches and blunts, ribs and barbecue. That's what he said. I said, yeah, that's more. He's not the king of R&B, dog. But Bobby Brown was a hit when his fame came. That's when when he started coming to fame and all this stuff. That's when they met and all that, man. And you know, she was attracted to him, mad attracted to him. She a church girl attracted to a street dude. You know what I'm saying? You see that, you hear that a lot of times, man. But of course, their relationship it became dysfunctional. As a matter of fact, I remember there was a scene in a movie where this is supposed to be the happiest time in the girl's life. Bobby proposes to Whitney and then tell her at the same time that she got his side chick pregnant. So let's just get married and they're gonna do this. I said, what the hell kind of game you think you got, bro, to pull that off? Man, Whitney said, pull this goddamn cord. She cut this ass out. Hey, that was a big rock she put on that damn finger. But like I said, Whitney got money, she ain't pressed about that. But that was a huge rock. Man, I had to adjust my glasses looking at that joke, man. This in the theater. But yeah, man, I said, Bobby was like, he wild as hell with that one, man. I said, man, he's like, woo. Girl, I had to get that off my chest. Yeah. She's like, what? But, and some people would describe, I mean, I'm tripping because I remember that people had a lot of bad things to say. When they talk about Whitney, they tell you about how Bobby brought her down. I said, no, I don't even put it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Bobby got his issues too, you know what I'm saying? Obviously something, you know, he's not an all bad dude, he's not. We all got our issues, man, but some people just not good together, for real, for real. We all got issues, and some of us need to resolve them issues before we get with anybody. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do that. They're gonna live their life and do what they do. But they had a baby girl out of that jump, and had a miscarriage too. That was the first. They had a miscarriage. But that was just trippy, man. I said, damn, Bobby, what kind of, ooh, boy? Don't do that to no woman like that, man. Where at? But, Whitney, man, that's just a beautiful soul, man. At least we from what we know. Because, like, all we know is the artist. You know what I'm saying? At least this movie give us some peek behind all the showmanship and all that stuff, all that, man. At least we get a peek at who she is. We know this movie is not gonna tell you everything you need to know about Whitney. It just won't. You know what I'm saying? But it does give me it was entertaining, and it gave me some idea of what made her tick. You know what I'm saying? It seems that, you know, even when she dealing with drug abuse and all that stuff, man, she used music. She turned to music. That's the one thing she loved consistently. That won't change it. And she turned to that every time, man, until her body couldn't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how that is. I remember them days, man, when Bobby was getting that, while Whitney was getting that bad press, man. Because I remember her father was like, I remember she found out her father mismanaged the funds of her money. And he was like, man, just do a 70-show tour. You know what I'm saying? And Clyde Davis told her not to do it because your voice cannot take all that. Your body cannot take all that. She did it. And she got some bad reviews and stuff like that, man, because she couldn't hit them notes like she needed to. Her body was just hard for her. Not to mention she was using drugs, so you know what I'm saying, that won't happen. And her friend Robin was there the whole damn time. I thought she was just gonna be a phase. They'd be friends and then it just dip out. But actually, she played a role. She worked for Whitney Houston, so. But she was very supportive. She didn't agree with her, with Bobby Brown coming into her life. But at the end of the day, Whitney Houston got to do what she do. She got to make that choice. Just like the drugs. It's like Clyde Davis, a couple people told her that, you know, you got a problem, you need to go to rehab. But Whitney had to make that decision, man. I do know that. I ain't been addicted to no type of drug. I'm addicted to women. But, you know what I'm saying, I have been around people that are addicted, you know what I'm saying? And it seems to me that person got to be the one to choose to decide to get off it or choose to fight. Because ultimately, that's a fight between them. That's a fight with yourself, real talk. But, and you know, and nobody can tell you to get off it. Nobody can make you stop, you know what I'm saying? You gotta want to do that. And we do see that in the movie, man. It seemed like it was a hard battle. Because whatever was causing her to stay on it, obviously wasn't resolved, whatever issues. And there's a lot that play into that, you know what I'm saying? Just from the moment she was born, the moment she started singing and stuff, man. Because you gotta think, you know, a lot of them artists back in the day, man, you know, when they coming from that environment, man, where, you know, you talking about hood life, man. You know what I'm saying? And just to get hit with fame and money, all that, and that fame, money don't fix none of that. You know, the stuff, the other issues we have, mental issues, it's like the trauma we go through, it doesn't fix that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us thankfully survive regardless, in spite of the fame and money or whatever that comes our way. And some of us, man, it's just a bad turnout for us sometimes, man. I would love to see a jump on Michael Jackson. I ain't talking about the Jacksons. I saw that damn TV jump or Crazy Joe with that damn belt. That's all I remember, that damn Crazy Joe with that belt, man. Hey, dog, I'ma sing. Just don't hit me with that goddamn belt. But and I like that jump too. But I want to see a real solid jump about Michael Jackson. I feel like this, where we really get to hear these. Well, we kind of got it, but I like the way this was done because we're able to celebrate the music and celebrate her at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I really dig that. They even went to a section where they always showed what the time where she did The Bodyguard, the movie with Kevin Costner, and that was funny too, man. And that was cool, man. That was when she was real popular. Then I know of that because that wasn't necessarily the movie; it was the music. You know what I'm saying? That I Will Always Love You. That was a hit out this world. Then I even saw, I remember she did, I looked at the movie, she sung the national anthem. That was my first time hearing her sing that jump. You know what I'm saying? And that's how good the audio was. The way, whatever them genius behind the camera that did this, y'all did an excellent job on that audio, man. I must say, man, I was buying. I thought it was right. She was the one, the actress that was doing it. I thought she was really singing it. It was really there. I like that, man. That's how good she sung. I ain't never heard nobody sing that damn national anthem like that. Oh, no matter. She sung that jump. It was slow, but you enjoyed every minute of it, man. God almighty. Whitney Houston, baby. God rest your soul. Oh, man. But I dig this movie. I had to give it an 8.5. It was an 8 at first, but man, that last performance, she did a song that I think one of her writers did for it, and he was like, it was a difficult song to do because I guess she had to go to a different level with her voice at certain times. It's just a lot of changing up. And man, she hit that jump. What's the name of that song? I forgot the name of it. I'll say that for y'all. Y'all listen to that one. She hit that damn jump. God almighty. God almighty, man. She sung that. I was in the jump like, damn. I was clapping. I wanted to clap every time she did a performance. That's how good that was. But yeah, man. But of course it ended, and then it ended with the whole, eventually she stepped away from Bobby Brown. Came back at big ass rock. God almighty. I wish I was walking by, I would have snatched that jump. But eventually that ended. We all know that. I do know that. But she still had that drug addiction, man. She went to rehab, I guess, a couple times. But in the end, it ultimately got her, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she drowned, but they say it was drug related. So, you know what I'm saying? Just some demons she just could not fight, man, in the end. But she will be remembered for being a pleasant voice. The voice, you know what I'm saying? For real. Out this jump. Voice of pop. Straight up. I hate to say pop, just pop. She did some songs, Jack. But man, I dug this joke, man. I was feeling good as hell when I got about that. I was clapping like crazy. This was a good movie, man. It was good. Definitely y'all gotta check it out. Y'all check it out. But look, this is me. I know I'm putting out these jokes early. I'm trying to get y'all the scoop before you go see it. Don't look at the spoiler section of this joke. Don't ever do that if you haven't seen the movie, unless you just don't care. But a lot of people, some people really already know the details of Whitney Houston's life, so some of it. So it's really not a spoiler per se, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all go see that jump, man. Check out my girl's performance. Naomi Aki, you did a great job, baby. I salute you. You did a great job. You did Whitney justice. You know what I'm saying? I heard they had several other movies based on Whitney before this or whatever, or TV shows or whatever. But this the one I'm gonna rock with, man. I'm gonna rock with this joke. Y'all need to get that Michael Jackson joke popping. Call it Thriller. Just call it Thriller. We're gonna call Michael Jackson Thriller. Man, you know how much money you gonna make just off that? Man, that's still the best damn music video I ever seen. Thriller. Man, shit. But anyway, that's it for me, yo. I had a good time with this jump. Y'all go see it. If you did see it, go in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. Or if you even going to see this movie, man. It was great, man. It was a good goddamn movie, man. Man, but anyway, I'll get back at you, man. Merry Christmas to y'all. If I don't hear, but you don't hear from me, well, what the day? Christmas in a couple of days, so you won't hear from me. It's all good. Y'all have a Merry Christmas, man. Happy New Year. Be safe. It's your boy Kilowatts. I ain't gonna stop. 2023 gonna hit you with more. You know how we do. But anyway, peace out, y'all.
The best feeling I ever knew.